Welcome back to Circle Club Entertainment for a different kind of video today. This is going to be another new kind of video. We're going to be doing some diecast hauls. And what do I mean by diecast hauls? There are several places here in North Carolina to get some NASCAR diecasts. Not only the Lino Racing retail store, but also Booth-34 in the Main Street Gallery in North Carolina, where I live. It's pretty cool. It's up in Morrisville, so definitely check it out if you come to North Carolina. Of course, Action 46 Racing Network has some more details because he actually grabbed the little card, his little business card of the guy that runs it all. So definitely check out that video because he also covers the COT Dale Earnhardt car, tribute car that we got him for Christmas. You guys remember I did a video on that car before I sent it off. So I decided to head back and collect some more NASCAR diecasts from Booth-34. So once again, shout out to him. So let's get this thing on, shall we? I almost said diecast review, and it's not a diecast review, it's a haul. So we have some pretty interesting finds. There's 4 cars today total that we're going to be taking a look at. So let's take a look at the first car we found there. It is going to be a pretty interesting one. This is Kyle Busch and his 2005 Kellogg's Chevrolet Monte Carlo for Hendrick Motorsports, his original number 5 rookie car from 2005. As you guys can see, it looks really, really good. The box is extremely, really modern looking, especially for something out of 2005. Of course, you can see the rookie stripes on the back, the metallic blue paint with the yellow. It's a really cool car. And of course, you can see a much younger Kyle Busch back when he started in the Cup Series, his rookie season. Kyle Busch, Kellogg's Racing, number 5. If you look at the box, NASCAR Collector Series from 2005. As you can see, look how beautiful this box is. Just amazing. You can see the back. NASCAR Collector Series 2005. Just an amazing product here. Of course, it's the diecast with the little card in the back, with a plastic little stand. There's actually 2 racing champions in this thing that we got today. So this is one of them. This is the Kyle Busch rookie car. I'm really glad to have this because Kyle Busch has really come into his own with Richard Childress, making a return to Chevrolet. So to have how it all started, this Kellogg's blue and yellow Chevrolet for Kyle Busch, it's really, really cool to see. Really, really cool to have this thing. So that's going to be the first diecast right here, the Kellogg's number 5. Give you guys a couple more close-ups. These things are in the package, and they might stay in the package. I don't really plan on unboxing or reviewing any of these because I have to, preserve the value of these cars. But here it is. Beautiful car, man. I really like this one. So that's the first one. Now, the next diecast we have here is another pretty interesting story behind this one. So, with the first, I wanted to get a car I never had before. This one that we're about to look at is a car that I've had before in 2 different versions. We had the 1/43rd scale of this car, which I banged up pretty badly as a kid, which is sad. But you know what? It's probably because I liked the paint scheme a lot and I played with it a lot as a kid and destroyed it. Well, I didn't destroy it. It's just kind of messed up. Then, of course, you have the Race Day CRG. If you guys remember, if you guys are old enough to remember the Race Day CRG cars, the cars you put together, there's like little credit card style cars, and you just poke the parts out, and then you build it. I also had that version of this car. But this has to be my favorite Dale Jarrett paint scheme ever. I have a good handful of Dale Jarrett cars in my collection, but this one right here, this is the one from my childhood. Here it is. It is Dale Jarrett's. It looks like 2005. The box says 2006, but by then they were done running this Ford Taurus. So I'm just going to go with 2005. Dale Jarrett UPS Toys for Tots. UPS store. Ford Taurus number 88 for Yates. Robert Yates Racing. This thing is just amazing. Look at this paint scheme. And before I even get into this diecast here, before I get into other details, this is actually a broken model of this. He's like, well, it doesn't look broken. What's broken on it? If you look underneath, the shifter fell out of the cockpit. So now this thing's just kind of, you know what I mean? It's just hanging out in here. It's just, yeah. So technically this is kind of like a factory, like, bug of this car, but this was the only one they had of it, and I really wanted this car back. And I never had it in the 164. What you're looking at here is the 164 release of this car. And it's weird. I thought I would find the 164 of this a lot earlier, but that never happened. The first one I got, which was the 143rd of this car, as if you guys have a closer look at this thing. My father got me this car in the 143rd as a present for Christmas one year. And I remember really being in love with this paint scheme. And of course, you guys know the Roush and the Yates Ford Taurus paint schemes and some of the older Ford paint schemes of theirs. I gotta say, they have consistently some of the best paint schemes. And this one right here is definitely one of them. This green and red custom looking paint scheme. Because look at the font style. That's one of the cool things about it. Like the little outlines look like a kid drew it. Which is probably what this car was. Maybe a kid came up with this and they fan voted this design in. I really like it though. That definitely doesn't take away from it. It looks fantastic, man. Just the green and red and the type of green they used on it is fairly interesting as well. If you look at the green, it's not your normal green. This one right here is a Winter Circle model. As you can see, it has the Winter Circle style package from that year, 2005, 2006 era. Comes with a plastic hood, and I believe there's a magnet on it. Or might be. Hard to see behind that plastic hood there. But as you can see, here's the back of the box. Try to get the back in here. TheWinterCircle.com. Visit our new website. Number 88, Dale Jarrett. So yeah, another Dale Jarrett car into the collection. I have a bunch of these. I'm not even like the biggest Dale Jarrett fan. My grandfather was. But like to me, he was just another one of the Fords. But nonetheless, this paint scheme is just spectacular. Now, I may or may not unbox this. The only reason I would unbox it is to fix the broken shifter issue. But other than that, it's mint in the package. So that's the story with that car. Now it's time to talk about this one right here. So this is the third car. I'm reviewing these in the order that I actually picked them up when I was at the Booth-34 location. So I first picked up the Kyle Busch because I saw it and I liked it. Then I picked up this Toys for Tots car. Then I went and I picked up this. Now you guys are probably wondering, this is the full box version of this car. There was also a Gold Series style box, and I'm going to show you guys what that would have looked like. So they also came in boxes like this. You know, the boxes we're used to seeing. Here's another diecast I got from there, Mark Martin's 01 Army car. So they had boxes like this, which are pretty similar to what you have with the Gold Series today, just a small box, what they usually come in. I was deciding, I was kind of conflicted. Do I get that style box or this style box? This was $5, this car. The one that was in the small box was $8. So I had the choice of pay $5 to get the car, the little sticker, and the box, or just pay $8 to just get the box and just the car. So I decided that this was the better way to get this. Here is Casey Kane and his 2000, let's see what year this is. Let me see, 2009 it looks like underneath. Here's a little copyright information. 2009 Casey Kane Gillette Evernham Motorsports number 9 Dodge Charger for Evernham Motorsports, which is one of my other favorite NASCAR teams of all time. Of course, I've met Ray Evernham. He's one of my idols. So I knew I had to collect a COT from that era. I know this is not based on the actual Budweiser number 9 car that was run. But still, I never had a COT number 9 like this before. So I went and I got it. And I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of myself for getting this. I know this is not one of the more rare cars. I've seen other cars that are more rare than this one. This is kind of one of the ones that just kind of piles up, I noticed. Probably because it just has the Casey Kane brand and doesn't have Budweiser, but still, I still very much love this thing. Here's what the box to this looks like. The full COT style box. And I am trying to collect these, guys. The actual COT cars. Here's the back, Gillette Evernham Motorsports, which is a pretty interesting era when they put the Gillette branding on. Casey Kane number 9. 09 right there. Oh, that's probably how you could tell what year it's from, the 09. I don't collect very many of these COTs because they're kind of pricey. This one I kind of struck gold with in terms of price and the car that it was. So it's a pretty cool one, pretty simple paint scheme as well. I could review this in the box if I wanted to, but I am going to move on with this video, even though I'm really happy to have found this one, of course. So yeah, I am collecting these COT cars, reviewing them, not sure yet. I'm still trying to preserve these boxes and everything. I could review them if I wanted to, but you know, they look pretty cool in this packaging. I really like this like bubble style box. There is a way to unbox them up here. There's this little tab you can, I'm assuming that's how you would go about unboxing and reviewing this, but who knows? We still got to get our hands on a few more of these cars. And then maybe I'll consider that. I'll probably do a showcase of some COTs, but pretty cool. Red Evernham number 9 here. Pretty cool. The last one is gotta be the wild card pick. You guys will probably never expect me to buy this car until you actually see that it, oh wow, he bought it. This one right here is a paint scheme that I've seen run, I believe, at Darlington, and he was battling one of the Bodine brothers in the 2003 Darlington race. And of course, he was battling one certain driver that had a paint scheme that just really caught my eye. A paint scheme that I just could not pass up. This is one of the coolest paint schemes of this driver's career. I'll give you a hint. It's Disco Inferno 70's first favorite driver. I'll have you guess what car that is. If you're a historian, you've probably got this one right. Here is Jamie McMurray and his 2003 yellow number 1 Dodge Intrepid from the 2003 season. It's a really, really beautiful car. As you guys can see, this is, of course, the car. I'm pretty sure this is it. Please let me know in the comment section if I'm getting this right. This was the car that battled one of the Bodine brothers. I can't remember if it was like Brett Bodine or someone else. This was like a day after the Darlington close finish between Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch. This car right here was battling one of the Bodine brothers and had another classic finish at Darlington. One of the other race weekends that saved Darlington. And this car right here, this paint scheme, my God, I love this car, man. Just the, and it's not really a yellow. It's more of like a orangey, bright orangey color. But the sponsor is yellow. I like that color a lot. And of course, the number 1, classic number 1 font right there, slanted. Of course, you have the tiger stripes. It looks like a bunch of tiger stripes on the back with some of that like silver outlining to it. This is a good looking car, man. I love this car. And you guys are like, why Jamie McMurray? Why this paint scheme? This is one of my childhood favorite paint schemes. Like when I saw this on YouTube, this car battling at Darlington. Excuse that, I just woke up. When I saw this car at Darlington, I knew I had to get this car. I didn't even know they made this car. And then I was like walking by that big Racing Champions section. And I saw this sneaking out from somewhere. I was like, you know what? Let's get this diecast. It's cheap. I can afford to get it. And it's a childhood paint scheme. This is that weird box style where it's like a long, like, it says Collector Series 1/64 scale diecast replica. It's this weird, like, look how long this box is compared to, like, the other boxes. Here's this box. Racing Champions definitely had different style boxes. So this is the newer, I'm assuming this is a newer because it's 2005. This is 2003. And as you can see, look at the box. These are going to be pretty hard to display because when I hang them on the walls, like, it's so, like, thin and the spacing looks weird. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Here's the back. NASCAR Collector Series. This, to me, I think is a Busch Series car. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really think this is a Busch Series car because it was a Busch Series finish where he was battling at Darlington with this paint scheme. And it was not his normal, I don't think it was his normal paint scheme. It could have been. I didn't really watch. I wasn't even around back then. But this, I believe, would be his primary because this car ran, I believe, most of the ones I saw. Once again, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just showing off the diecasts. But man, I really, really like this car, man. This yellow Jamie McMurray car. If Disco Inferno is watching this video, do you remember seeing this car? Do you have any more details about it? Because I know he's a Jamie McMurray fan. He'd probably know more about this car than I ever would. But man, this thing is just beautiful, historic, and the mold of the Intrepid for Racing Champions was pretty good. So that's that car right here. And these cars usually stay in the box, especially the Racing Champions. The quality of them, like the decals and everything are fine and everything, but like just the mold quality, like the spoilers break really easily and stuff breaks. Like they're not the best quality build, but like just the way they look in the package, the decals. So I'm not sure if these will ever get unboxed, but here they are on camera. So let's try to get everything on the camera, in the camera, of all the cars that I picked up. Just 4. I had enough money to buy 4 of my favorite cars, and these really were the only 4 that stood out to me. Although there are many other diecasts there. So here's a look at everything. Can't really fit this in here that great. We'll just stick this up like that, maybe. There you go. That is pretty much everything we got. This totaled to 23 bucks, and you get 4 really spectacular cars. So, my closing thoughts, I definitely will be coming back to C34, Booth-34. They got so many great diecasts. There's probably other diecasts there that I would have gotten, but didn't get it because I was running low in the wallet, if you know what I mean. But yeah, these cars are spectacular. You get them at really good prices. Some of these are worth even more money bought online compared to Booth-34. So if you're around North Carolina and you're going to do like a NASCAR themed whatever, or you want to stop by and collect some retro NASCAR diecasts, that's the place to do it. So I got these 4. I got a red number 9, a yellow and blue number 5, a yellow or orangey number 1, and a green 88. So I think I nailed the color variety pretty well with this haul. And that's honestly another weird thing that I do, color variety. Instead of just getting 10 or 12 red cars, I like to get like a whole bunch of different colors. And yeah, guys, that's pretty cool. So what do you guys think of these cars? Of course, Jamie McMurray in the middle here. Kyle Busch's rookie car. The Dale Jarrett 2005 Toys for Tots car. And of course, the red number 9 down here, COT. What do you guys think of these diecasts? Are these cars you guys are going to be looking for? Please let us know in the comments section down below. Thank you all for checking out this haul here. I could definitely do more videos like this of showing some more of these cars. Just let us know in the comments. Do you like this idea of me showing the cars that I get? So thank you all for checking out this diecast haul review. Comment, like, and subscribe. That's how you can join the Circle Club. Thank you all for checking out this video. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecast, and we will definitely have some more videos coming here on the channel. This one I kind of did quick and on the fly. This is like a last minute. You could probably tell I planned this video last minute. But we definitely will be getting into some more of these diecasts. So, there you have it, folks.